Is Batman gonna fight the Power Rangers? Relax, this isn't some crazy crossover. DC just revealed the official cover for Absolute Batman number 20, and the Robins have finally shown their faces in this new universe. But forget about the kid in the green Speedo jumping off buildings. We're talking militarized squads, Akira-style bikes, and giant robots. And the worst part? They were created to hunt down and destroy the Dark Knight. Come with me and I'll break down every detail of this image, prove to you who is under each helmet, and explain why this is DC's most brilliant idea in years. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Yeah, the image leaked early, the internet went crazy, and writer Scott Snyder had to make Nick Dragota's incredible art official. When you first look at it, the first thing that comes to mind is Power Rangers or Changeman, right? And you hit the nail on the head. The direct inspiration here is Japanese Super Sentai. Colorful squads, bikes, and giant mechas. Dragota is a huge anime and manga nerd. The bikes are a clear homage to Akira, and the squad formation strongly resembles Gatchaman. But the real genius isn't just the aesthetic, it's their purpose. In the Mainline universe, people criticize Batman for using child soldiers, but Bruce Wayne usually takes in traumatized kids and gives them a compass so they don't become killers. However, in the Absolute universe, Batman is a working-class guy who never adopted anyone. What happens to kids full of trauma and anger with no mentor? They become easy prey for extremism. That's where the Absolute Joker comes in. He took these kids and militarized them. Look at the contrast. Batman builds his gadgets with a sledgehammer, totally broke, while Joker's Robins have million-dollar high-tech mechas to hunt him down. Now, let's look at the details and figure out who is who in this squad. Green on the bike, probably Tim Drake. He's the classic 90s Robin, the detective, the tactical mind. Pink on the bike, it's everything points to Stephanie Brown, who was a post-crisis Robin and fits this rebellious aesthetic perfectly. Yellow on the bike, it's gotta be Duke Thomas. In the New 52, he was part of the We Are Robins movement and rocks the yellow colors of the signal, the medical support mech. Remember how in the early issues, Dick Grayson showed up as an EMT paramedic who kept cussing Batman out? That support mech in the back has his name written all over it. The giant red mech, the leader. It can only be Jason Todd. Snyder already warned us that one of the Robins would be a fanatic for the Joker's ideals. Heavy weapons, red schema, extremist attitude, and a deep hatred for the Bat. The Absolute Jason Todd is shaping up to be one of the biggest villains Batman has ever faced. Picture this scene. The Absolute Batman with his battle axe and heavy cape having to build his very own giant robot, maybe something like Commissioner Gordon's rookie suit, just to throw down with Jason Todd's mecha in the middle of Gotham. It's pure anime meets comics perfection. And this brings up an interesting point that constantly gets debated on social media, especially by people who aren't huge Batman fans. Oh, but Batman adopts kids just to put them in the line of fire fighting crime. Of course, several comic runs have actually tackled this issue. This discussion isn't new. If you look at Robin Year 1, for example, which we actually have a full story video right here on the channel. I'll leave the link for you in the description and pinned comment. If you look at Robin Year 1, specifically issues 1 through 4, the tension between Gordon and Batman is insane. These writers have been debating the Robin issue for decades. Plus, and it's not just him, in Detective Comics 574, Dr. Leslie Tompkins completely loses it on Bruce after Jason Todd gets hurt by the Mad Hatter. Not to mention the time Jason literally lost his life to the Joker, right? So yeah, this has genuinely been explored countless times by the writers themselves over the years. But that brings us back to the point I made earlier. Batman helped these kids and saved them from potentially becoming killers by going down a path of vengeance or full-blown crime. Even Tim Drake recently said this in the mainline Batman comics. In Batman number 147 v3, Tim has a powerful monologue explaining without Batman, he would have been lost to his own darkness. He pointed out that what Bruce actually did was save them. Look at that, everything I'm saying is canon. So notice how cool this setup is for Absolute Batman number 20. Once again, writer Scott Snyder is taking a highly debated, years-old discussion and showing the Robins from a totally different perspective. From the perspective that because they didn't have Batman to save them, now they work for the Joker. So what do you think? Will Batman manage to turn these Robins to his side in the future? Or is Jason Todd going to be a permanent villain in this universe? Drop a comment below telling me who you think is hiding under each helmet. And guys, a quick heads up, the Absolute line is flying off the shelves and first print editions are skyrocketing in value. If you want to jump into this universe right now, or if you want to relive the best original Robin stories like Jason Todd's A Death in a Family, I've put together a list of official graphic novels at super affordable prices on Amazon. The link's down in the description and in the pinned comment. Secure yours before they sell out, level up your comic shelf, and help support the channel so we can keep bringing you crazy theories like this one. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, because our Absolute Universe coverage isn't stopping anytime soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out.